Since so many of us are working from home now, we are not stopping at our local coffee shops as much as we used to before we go to work, which means we're making our morning beverage from home. And a lot of us are using a Nespresso to do that. Yes, Nespresso has become very, very popular over the past few years. So I borrowed one from a friend to show you exactly how to clean one. There are a couple of very brief caveats we need to cover before we get into cleaning. First of all, there are tons of different models of Nespressos. Please make sure that you consult your manual to know exactly how the components come apart. Some might be dishwasher safe and some might not be. Make sure you check that first. And second, we're talking about cleaning the exterior and the exterior components, not the actual interior, and dealing with the lime scale buildup. To do that, you would probably fill your reservoir either with water or a special cleaning solution that you can buy online, and then you press a series of buttons and a cycle happens. It's pretty hands-off, and you do that pretty infrequently. We're not gonna cover that in this video. We're just gonna cover how to clean all of the components. What you'll need to do this is some white vinegar, some baking soda, a measuring cup, just to be accurate, a bit of dish soap, a cleaning toothbrush, a microfiber cloth, and a good sponge. Now I've mixed up my dish soap and water to create a simple all-purpose cleaner, and that's what I'm going to use for the majority of this job. Now, coffee machines have been known to be some of the dirtiest places in a kitchen, which is why we're going to painstakingly take this apart and clean it piece by piece. That brown kind of grimy buildup you see, that's the oil from the coffee beans, and then the milk container is another area I really want you to make sure you're focusing on. First, I'm filling a sink with warm water, a couple of pumps of dish soap, and about half a cup of white vinegar. This is just gonna be a nice soak where my items can kind of sit and linger while I'm doing the rest of the cleaning. Now I filled this measuring cup with white vinegar, and I'm gonna put all of the milk components in there just to soak. Once I've got everything comfortably bathing in the sink, I'm using my all-purpose solution to spray the exterior of the machine, and I'm using the cleaning toothbrush to get into, you guessed it, all of the little nooks and crannies where buildup just loves to live. Now this isn't something you'll have to really scrub hard. It's more that you have to scrub smart. You've got to get in to all of those little spots that are otherwise not tackled, and then you have to remember what you cleaned and make sure that you rinse it out so that your coffee, doesn't taste soapy. Once I've done that initial scrub with the toothbrush, I'm using my sponge to get around the larger areas. I'm avoiding any of the electronics, and I'm just giving it a really nice scrub down. Again, this isn't gonna be too dirty, but it's important to just give it the old once over so that it looks nice and shiny on your counter. And now, because obviously we can't put this whole thing under the sink, I've got to rinse it manually. So I'm taking a microfiber cloth that's clean, I've rinsed it with water, and I'm going through and I'm just wiping the machine clean bit by bit, rinsing out the cloth to remove suds as I go. Now, once you're done cleaning your machine, I would recommend just running through 1 or 2 water-only cycles just to rinse everything out, just in case. Even though I really think if you do it this way, you're gonna have great results. Finally, I'm just giving it a nice wipe down with a waffle weave microfiber cloth to get it nice and dry and shiny. Now I'm gonna clean each of the components by hand. It needs nothing more than a rinse. You can use a sponge, a microfiber cloth, a cleaning toothbrush, whatever you need. Now check this out. This particular reservoir is super grimy with all of those coffee grind oils and residue left behind. So I'm using a bit of baking soda, some dish soap, and a cleaning toothbrush. You will see how grimy this thing is. Look at that, ew. But it is so easy to clean. And once I've done this little scrubbing activity, I just give it a good rinse and it is clean and looks good as new. So you can throw baking soda in anytime you need a little bit of extra abrasion. If there are a lot of little nooks and crannies, a toothbrush might be a really good option instead of a broader microfiber cloth. And now I'm finishing up by just cleaning all of those components for the milk reservoir and using vinegar and that toothbrush. And look at that. I mean, does that not look like it came right out of the box? Now the microfiber cloths you saw me use in this video are our own Makers Clean microfiber cloths, and you can learn more about them over at makersclean.com, or you can click the link down below. And I'd love to know in the comments down below while you're down there, what would you like us to clean next? We're trying to put more cleaning videos up on the Makers Clean channel, so your feedback is very important. Now, if you're curious about how to clean your microfiber cloths, because there is a science to doing it properly, you can check out this video right over here. If you haven't done so already, make sure that you subscribe to the Makers Clean channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.